My name is Michael Jackson, and I've been working on Poppit Sands now for 7 years, since 2007. I find if I'm going to distill everything down into just one phrase, I'd say that my work is about the infinity of a single place. I'm constantly looking to see if I can find something new that's there. The beach is perfect for doing this because it just gets renewed every day, and it just provides you with a landscape that almost seems to work in a different time scale to everything else. When I see other landscapes, they change in their road over a long period of time, and there's no way that you can really record that kind of thing. But with the beach, it just happens overnight, every night. I don't know of a single place or another type of landscape that changes so quickly and so dramatically and so regularly as the beach. It's a perfect place for studying, really not just studying the beach, but studying how you react to the beach. I think peeling away layers of beauty is quite an important part of photography. I think that when you see a particular scene, especially with the landscape, it is all too easy to fall in love with the overwhelming beauty of the natural world. And I think that your mind reacts in a certain way. It's almost like a knee-jerk reaction. You see something incredible, you feel like you need to take a photo of it. I think maybe in the first couple of years when I was photographing Poppit Sands, I felt exactly that way. You just get overwhelmed by the overall beauty of the whole place. It is incredible. But then one of the great benefits of returning to a single place and studying it over and over again is the fact that you can peel those ideas back. You get tired of them after a while, and you look for something else, and subconsciously other things excite you, other unusual instances or events excite you, and you begin to search those out, and your eye changes while you're on the beach over many years, and you begin to compose differently, or I found I have begun to compose differently and look for different things, and you begin to understand what you have to walk past and what you have to stop and look closer at, because these things that interest you now are harder to see, and you do have to be in a certain state of mind to actually recognise them when they're there. I also find it, or feel that it's very important to take the beach as a whole, and in every kind of aspect that it offers you, and everything. I used to only photograph there during the sort of summertime evenings, or just as the sun was setting in a certain light, and I felt that I couldn't possibly photograph there in any other type of situation. I did that for a couple of years until I realised, well, actually, thinking that way is only limiting myself, and there are no limits. The beach is the beach, and I should take it all. I shouldn't just pick and choose. I should photograph it all. I found it quite surprising how important it is for me to be able to print these in my own darkroom in my own way. It is very much like it's the final part of the whole process. I've tried printing them through computers and inkjet prints, but for some reason it doesn't quite work, and I feel for other processes and for other projects that I've done, inkjet printing and archival pigment printing, it's brilliant. It absolutely matches the work itself perfectly. But I find with Poppit that for some reason the silver gelatin prints seem to come through a little bit better, and it's such a nice, enjoyable isn't the right word, satisfying, probably, that's probably a better way of putting it. it is a more satisfying way when you to produce these prints. And I've even considered taking the prints down to the beach and washing them in the salty water. I haven't quite gone that far yet, but you know, anything's a possibility with the beach and the fact that you're spending such a long time there. You're free to do anything you want, any direction you want, and which is why I love producing negatives of Poppit. It's just, it's all available. Your mind is totally open, and you can go do anything you want. There's no restrictions. You can twist them, you can burn them, you can cut them up, you can spray them with stuff, you can chew on them, you can throw them on the floor and jump up and down on them. Absolutely anything you want to, you can do. And there are no limitations. At the beginning, I limited myself with a single camera and a single lens and a single film and a single time of day. I've totally removed the single time of day part of it, but I'm still only using one camera and one lens. And that's really only because I'm so used to doing it that way, and I enjoy the results so much that I don't feel that I have to change it for any other reason apart from if I get a new idea. And if I do get a new idea, and let's say I feel that I have to put something strange on the end of the lens, I will investigate it, go out there, try it out, and then see if the results give me that amazing punch in the stomach. And if they do, then once again my work will branch off in a different direction.